For this step, we are going to use our metal wire and we're going to make our slammer arm. This is what's going to pull the string off from the rear axle by using the power contained in the mousetrap spring. To make this slammer arm, we're going to need this metal rod and a pair of pliers. To begin, we're going to slide the metal rod through the two hooks on the mousetrap, give a slight bit of an extension right there. Using our finger as our guide, this is our mark. We're going to pinch the pliers in here up against our fingernail, and simply using the pliers, we're going to bend the rod over. You want to go beyond 90 degrees, that way the spring has the opportunity to grab onto the edge of the arm. We're going to copy this one here, but essentially we need to find the area where we can have the spring hook onto the slammer arm, and it's approximately 1 inch. We're going to take our pliers once again, make sure everything is square. These are important bends. Take our thumb and bend it inside roughly like that. Our next bend will be this one to bring the rod straight out. You want to have it so this rod is directly in the center of the axle. So once again, we'll slide it in here. Using our finger as a measure, simply as a guide, we can make the adjustments if we need. Grab onto it right here. Make sure everything's lined up and bring this straight back like this. It's a little bit off, but we can always modify it. Slide that in there for a test. This is what we want it to be, roughly over top the center. Once again, we can bend it a little bit more. I've gone a little too far. There we are, right in the center of the axle. What we need to do next is you want this to basically end right above the axle. This is too far back, too far forward would make it too short. So right above the axle, we're going to cut it. That's too much that we need. Get rid of that part there. There we are. The next step we're going to do is we're going to take the very tip of the side cutters, grab onto the very end of this, and we're going to bend it over so we have a hook for the string. So just take it, roll it right around like this, and then just to close it up a little bit more, we'll take these pliers and just finish off the very end of it, like this. To complete this step of it, we're going to take the spring, the curled end. The spring has a curled end and a straight end. The curled end is going to point to the front of the car. We're going to hold it down with our thumb. There's the curled end, and we're going to take the straight end and bring it to the back of the car. Now the spring is under pressure. I'm doing this with my left hand, unfortunately. And then we're going to slide the slammer arm all the way through like this. Now when we bring the slammer arm forward, we can use our fingers, hook it back over. Now we have some spring pressure happening. Our next step, one moment.